Hi data lovers, my name is Angie and this is Insight Bites with Dexibit. Today we're talking about visitation and visitor management and how to benchmark this number against the industry, globally, locally, or in a group. How do you compare visitation trends over time across an industry where one venue might see 1 million visitors a year and the next only 100,000? Or what about when one does really well in the summer and the other is more a winter activity? Or if one does well on sunny days, but the other is better on rainy days, or one on weekends and one on weekdays. The trick is to benchmark something we call a visitation index rather than the actual visitation number, which we calculate by comparing visitation on a particular day with the equivalent day from this same time last year. For example, the first Monday in October versus the first Monday in October. Plus, for an added twist, we then smooth that data using a 7-day rolling average. That way, we first effectively benchmark the venue against itself and its own performance from last year, and then we compare that index from venue to venue. Following a crisis like COVID-19, this gives us a look at the venue's recovery, and in normal times, it gives us an idea of the changing year-on-year performance and changing market share in the industry. When benchmarking, we use a range of values from the benchmark cohort population, whether that's globally, locally, or in a group or segment. We focus first on the median, which is the middle value of the benchmark, or on the mean, which is the average. And then we look at the range, and within that, the quartiles, the top versus the bottom performers, and the interquartile range, which represents everyone in between. That way, when you plot your results against the benchmark, it gives you an idea of that added context, not just of how you compare to a flat index, but where in the cohort your venue lies. So this is what happens behind the scenes with Dexibit's benchmarks. A lot of math and calculation under the hood to deliver some really powerful industry benchmarks in real time. And remember that benchmarking with Dexibit is free, so hit us up at join.dexibit.com. And we'll see you next time for another episode of Insight Bites, or check out dexibit.com for more on visitor management and big data analytics for places people love.